Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 9. No balls and 1 strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets it. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Carrasco, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Gregorius takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Kipnis racing back, just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So digging in now, Miguel Andujar, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, kicks and deals. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kipnis sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Martin.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Too low, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like the fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Way outside. 1-2. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Gregorius. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Luke Voigt. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Line towards center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Belted high and deep into right center. Martin going back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Here comes Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kipnis racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. In there at the knees, strike one. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yonder Alonso.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get late.
Brad Hand is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martin going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. One for one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box, Luke Voigt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Andujar is on his way home. He will score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But a run is in to score away from the play. Ready to take his hacks again, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2-1 home now to Gardner. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Hand is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready, here's the first offering. Softly hit to short. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. His career line against Brad Hand. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now is the Yankees. DH. Dan Otero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kipnis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. In the air now, out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Otero, a right-hander standing 6'3". He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First time up, he went down looking.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 17.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. In now, Michael Brantley. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Martin going back to the track. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Kipnis ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Gomes moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Florida and the Dominican Republic. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Striding in, Matt Carpenter.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Flipped it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first. Not in time to get the runner. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And their runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Grounded to third. Alvarez has got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager takes it in. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Now at the plate, Victor Mendoza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So stepping in, Steve Pearce. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. Left center, base hit. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Cruz makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Trout has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in, number 10, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Oh, 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius, the runner at second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's set to lead off. Jose Bautista will come on now as the pinch hitter. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep both sides.
Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Trout trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hard hit ball to second. Carpenter is there, and the throw from shallow right. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A base hit in his first trip.
Left fielder, number 13.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Mendoza on the grass. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Corey Seager. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready to take his axe again, Victor Mendoza, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. 2 down. Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Anthony Rizzo.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This one's down to third. There to get it is Batista. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yelich.
Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, one away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Man at second here with two away. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Popped him up. Seager has a play. And that retires the side. Standing in, number 10 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout giving chase. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. The pitcher, Chris Archer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only play for Bumgarner is to first, and the sacrifice is successful. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Popped high in the air. Gregorius over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Steve Pearce. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 1-0 the count. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Trout has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 10. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Blackmon going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So digging in now, Chris Archer. Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17. Nelson Cruz.
Popped high in the air. Gregorius is under it. 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. 2 down. At the plate, Victor Mendoza.
Victor Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. Cody Bellinger is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nashik has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Steve Pearce. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Seager moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved down into the on-deck circle now. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in is the third baseman. Lorenzo Cain will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First offering on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Cain is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, just a 1 for 9. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-0 home. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bregman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
That's a ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Good top of the first inning there for James Shields. Nothing in the Astros' first chance. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on MLB Network. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. His line against Justin Verlander, batting at an even 400. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Verlander, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Missed with a slider. The 2-2 one more time. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again. Abreu at second with 2 down. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yohan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. Five-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 out and a runner on second base. Two balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's a .320 hitter. He's also hit 3 home runs. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Shields pauses. Here he comes, 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tilson is after it, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's the 0-2. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And he struck him out. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Clayton Richard gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, lefty Clayton Richard, this guy's been around for a long time. Not an overpowering guy from the left side. At one time, he was in the low to mid-90s, but he consistently sits 92, 93, has the big overhand curveball, will mix in a straight changeup. The key to Clayton Richard, getting the fastball over for strikes to get a chance to use the off-speed stuff.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway downtown. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Changeup stayed low that time for ball three.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's gone 3 for 8. Bases are empty, one man out. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. Galvis into shallow center, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds leave one, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Homer Bailey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most.
Coming to the